XRP is the go-to protocol. XRP is the future of Swift. And honestly, fair enough, but today Visa chose Solana. Now before comments start exploding, this is not an attack on Ethereum, it's definitely not a hit on XRP. Visa actually don't give a damn about cryptocurrency. Visa cares about three major things if they want to survive on the blockchain. Let me ask you something very honestly, right? If I told you 5 years ago that Visa, one of the biggest payment companies on earth today, would start settling real money on a blockchain, you probably would say, yes, I know, they will be on Ethereum, right? Or the XRP Hammy that I know of. I mean, some of you would scream, XRP is the go-to blockchain. XRP is the go-to protocol. XRP is the future of Swift. And honestly, fair enough, but today Visa chose Solana, all right? Today is 17th, so let me say yesterday, 16 December 2025, Visa chose Solana. And that decision tells us much more bigger story about who is really winning the blockchain race behind the scenes. Now, before comments start exploding, this is not an attack on Ethereum. It's definitely not a hit on the XRP. This is just reality. All right, my name is Ekoril, a QL and crypto influencer. If you find this content useful, you know what to do, right? Make sure that you like the video. Let me also know your thoughts after watching this video, and don't forget to share with your friends so that they can also join and also share their thoughts on this particular topic. All right, now back to the topic. Visa is now using USDC on Solana to move money between real banks. Visa, I hope you heard me right. Visa. And this is not test money. This is not theory. It's actual settlement between financial institutions, right? And when companies like Visa move, they don't move for vibes. They move for efficiency. Look, let me tell you a simple truth, right? Visa don't care about favorite coin. Visa actually don't give a damn about cryptocurrency, all right? Visa cares about three major things. I want you to pay very good attention, right? Visa cares about three major parameters. They care about speed, they care about cost, they care about reliability if they want to survive on the blockchain. All right. And guess what? Solana clears transaction almost instantly. Fees are so low, they are basically invisible. And it runs 24/7, including weekends and also holidays. All right. No excuses. I'm not saying Ripple and Ethereum and other chains are not doing well, but this is the reality. Now the question begs, why are all these big financial institutions choosing Solana? Speed, cost, and reliability. Solana checks all these almost instantly. Checks all these parameters. And for a payment company like Visa, this is gold. This is actually gold for them. And this is where things get uncomfortable, especially for the XRP army. I plan not to talk about XRP so much. I wanted to talk about Solana and what's happening, but you cannot talk about this particular subject without comparing them basically, all right? Because let's be honest, XRP was built for this exact use case, right? XRP was built for this exact use case. Cross-border payments, institutional money, and fast settlement. I mean, if you doubt this, let me know in the comment section. Tell me that, Echo, that's not entirely true. XRP was built for that. And now it looks like that's just a promise. It looks like that was just a promise. But here we are. Visa didn't pick XRP. Western Union didn't pick XRP. And guess what? Even MoneyGram hasn't even picked XRP. They are picking Solana. And as far as we know, Visa and Western Union are now settled on Solana. Right? I already hear this scream. Oh, it's because of regulations, it's because of lawsuits. Ripple is still early. Ripple is now the go-to. I mean, like, let me tell you, maybe, but institutions don't give an F. Institutions basically don't wait for maybes. They don't actually care about your maybes, right? They don't care. Remember when MoneyGram was working closely with Ripple, right? That partnership ended. Fast forward, Western Union now plans to launch its own stablecoins on Solana. Are you all going to tell me that this is just a coincidence? No, that is not coincidence. That's a selection. That's a selection. Solana offered better throughput, easier stablecoin integration, stronger developer tooling, and actually smoother compliance pathways. The evidence are there. Now, let's be fair, right? Let's be fair. Ethereum is still the king of smart contracts. Nobody can take that from Ethereum. Ethereum is still the king, just like Bitcoin is the king of all crypto, just like Bitcoin is the gold standard for all cryptos. Ethereum is still the king of all smart contracts. It's actually the backbone of DeFi, right? But for payments and settlement, Ethereum is like a busy airport without any layer, without layer 2. Ethereum is just a busy airport, congested, expensive, and sometimes we experience delay. Ethereum makes Solana feels more like an express railway. That's how Ethereum is making Solana look like. So now the big question, why is Solana attractive to big finance, right? Just forget about all that I've said. Let me ask you, why do you think Solana is attractive to big finance? Solana isn't winning because of hype. Solana is not winning because it has the army. Solana is not winning because it's actually have some kind of a fan base or community that trusts it. No, that's not all. Community is very important, but that's not all. It is winning because it is fast without layer 2 gymnastics. Ethereum is doing everything without any layer being built up on top of it. It is cheap without compromising security, and it is actually improving after the past outrages that we all know. All right, but let's be frank, right? Institutions don't need a perfect thing. They are not looking for a perfect protocol or perfect blockchain. They need something that can be seen as predictable. They need something predictable, and Solana protocol has shown, according to them, to be more predictable than Ethereum and Ripple, according to them. I mean, if you looked at the statement Western Union put out when they chose Solana, they said upon pretty much researching through all the major blockchains or protocols that was presented before them, they realized that Solana was basically more suited for whatever they wanted to do. Right? And I talked about these main people. They don't care about the coins. They big players, they big financial institutions. They don't care about the coins or crypto or whatever. They care about the cost, reliability, and efficiency, pretty much. So now the big question, where does this leave Solana? Right? Where does it leave Solana? No, this doesn't mean Solana replaces Ethereum tomorrow. It's not like Solana is going to replace Ethereum in its entirety, right? And no, it doesn't mean XRP is going to disappear. No, never. But here's the key insight. If Solana continues becoming the default settlement layer for stablecoin payments and financial rails, its network values increases massively, automatically. All right. If people begin, if big players continue to trust Solana as the best layer, its value automatically increases massively, regardless of short-term price swings. All right, because guess what? Usage creates gravity, and gravity creates value. Right? This is bigger than price charts. It's way bigger than price chart. It's about who institutions trust with real money, and real money brings value. We are talking about market value or market cap here. So I want to hear from you. Do you think Solana becomes the payments Ethereum, or do you think XRP will make a comeback? Let me know in the comment section. Drop your thoughts in the comments respectfully. And if you want more breakdown like this, subscribe. We are here to understand crypto, not to worship it. I mean, we are here to understand crypto and the blockchain and protocols and everything. In between, we are not here to worship it or like die-hard fan for a particular protocol. All right. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to like this video if you want more updates like this from me. All right. So guys, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.